Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Safdarjung's tomb, whose construction started in 1754 and it took nearly a decade to complete. The Safdarjung's tomb is a mausoleum built when Safdarjung died in 1754. It's also called Mansoor Ka Maqbara because Safdarjung was also known as Abdul Mansoor Mirza Muhammad Mukim Ali Khan. The tomb itself is built of red sandstone with its beautiful walls, and there's a central dome which is made of marble. However, it looks stained because apparently the architects ran out of the marble and therefore it was mixed with some sandstone as well, with a little bit of a pinkish sandstone. The tomb does resemble Humayun Ka Maqbara and perhaps Taj Mahal as well. However, it seems a little disproportionate and a little bit off because it's got a pronounced vertical elevation with its large dome, and therefore it lacks that pyramidical feeling which you get to see at Humayun's tomb as well as a Taj Mahal. But the more you look at it, the more you fall in love with it. Of course, this was a tomb which was one of the last tombs of the Mughal Empire for the non-royal family, and therefore it is slightly away from the other tombs of the Mughal royal family because Safdarjung was a Shia Muslim while all the Mughal royal kings were the Sunnis. The tomb itself is built in the traditional Charbagh style of architecture. So the tomb is surrounded by 4 lush gardens with these waterways passing through each one of the gardens, and the Charbagh style depicts the description of the paradise in the Holy Quran. Looks like a fantastic place out here. The Safdarjung tomb also houses the remains of Safdarjung's wife, Ahmad Jahan Begum, or Sadhru Nisa. And after climbing the stairs, you reach the podium, which is 18 by 18 meters, and you reach this massive Safdarjung's tomb, which looks magnificent with its minarets and the main gate. A lot of people are out here. It's a Sunday morning, and people have come over here showing interest in the heritage of Delhi. And from the podium of the tomb, you can see all around the well-manicured gardens forming the Charbagh style of architecture and the eastern gate through which you make an entry, these lovely fountains and the palm trees give a very good and a nice view overlooked by this beautiful Safdarjung's tomb. Let's go inside. And there we are. We are now looking at the grave of Safdarjung. And it's a marble building, very serene and calm, with these gates out here. There's a lot of ventilation, and it's a dome-shaped building. So we're underneath the dome right now, and the ceiling looks absolutely magnificent with its floral architecture depicting the Indo-Persian style of architecture. And there was a reason why these graves were kept in a dome-shaped building. And that's because when you used to say the prayers out loud in such a dome-shaped building, the voice echoes. And that way it gives a magical feeling to not only the people outside the building where this grave is housed, but perhaps to the buried as well. For example, when I'll say something out here, let me chant something and you'll see that it really echoes. Allahu Akbar! So there you see it. It really gives a magical feeling. And on each of the 3 sides of the Safdarjung's tomb, there are pavilions. The first pavilion is on this side, and it's called the Jungli Mahal or the Sylvan Palace. There's one on the other side of the tomb It's called Badshah Pasand or King's Favorite. And then one on the other side, which you see through the window, on the other side of the grave or the tomb, is called the Moti Mahal or the Pearl Palace. These pavilions were apparently used by Safdarjung's family. And you see these lights out here, which have been installed by the Archaeological Survey of India, and there are plenty of them, and they light up the whole tomb at night, and that is how it looks. Looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Safdarjung's tomb. Well, Safdarjung was born in 1708 in Persia or Iran. He was born as Muhammad Mukim Ali Khan. He came to India in 1722, and in 1739 he became the Nawab of Awadh. He was the second Nawab of Awadh, following the first Nawab, which was Sadat Ali Khan. Now, he was a very able administrator. He not only ruled Awadh properly, but he had a great influence on the Mughal Empire as well. In fact, during those times, the Mughal Emperor was Muhammad Ali Shah. And Muhammad Shah was quite busy in his harem, and all the administrative work was being done by Safdarjung. In fact, it was Muhammad Shah, the Mughal emperor, who gave the title of Safdarjung to Mukim Ali Khan. When Muhammad Shah died in 1748, at that point of time, Ahmad Shah Bahadur, his son, became the next Mughal emperor. And Ahmad Shah Bahadur was also busy with wine, women and opium. And therefore, the influence of Safdarjung kept on increasing. Till in 1753, due to court politics, he was driven out of Delhi by the Mughal Emperor Ahmad Shah Bahadur with the help of the Marathas. He went back to Awadh, kept on ruling over there, and he died the next year in 1754. The reason for his death is not known, apparently. I couldn't find any reference to that, so if you have any reference to Safdarjung's death, then please do mention in the comments. But in the same year, in 1754, when he died, Safdarjung's son, Shujaud Daulah, who became the next Nawab of Awadh as well, requested the Mughal emperor to permit him to build a mausoleum for Safdarjung in Delhi. And that's how this tomb, or the Safdarjung's tomb, was started in 1754. It was architected by an Ethiopian architect or an Abyssinian architect. The whole construction was provided oversight by Bilal Muhammad Khan. That's a little bit of a story behind the Safdarjung's tomb for you. And with one last look at this 3 onion-shaped dome mosque and the charbags and the Safdarjung's tomb itself, I bid adieu to you with this drone shot. The last flicker of the dying lamp of the Mughal architecture